Hello, my name is Regina, and I will be doing my film review on Schindler's List. Throughout this film review, I will be portraying the depiction of World War II and its relationship to reality. Not only will I speak about the film, but I will also explain how the chosen accompanied reading has changed my view of the film and the Holocaust. Schindler's List tells the story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman and a member of the Nazi Party, and his role during the liquidation of the Krakow ghetto and what would later be known as the Holocaust. Oskar Schindler is the protagonist character of the film and the savior of approximately 1,100 Jews. The film follows Schindler's progression from a greedy war profiteer to a man willing to sacrifice his fortune to save the lives of the Jewish factory workers. Initially, Schindler was indifferent to the plight of Jews and has little for moral concerns. However, he develops compassion for the Jews and begins to see his workers as humans deserving of life. The compassion he grows towards them forces him to save them at great personal risk. His motives are not portrayed throughout the film, nor did the real-life Schindler express an explanation. From watching this film, I believe that its depiction of the war has been portrayed to a great extent. The film accurately depicts the removal and transportation of Jews into ghettos. Schindler is exposed to the reality of Jewish lives and the brutality they were faced with under the German rule. Though the deep suffering the Jews faced with during this time may not be depicted as explicit as reality, it is clear that one can view the torturous journey they were faced with. The film, however, has altered many things. This is such as only Jewish were found working in the factories. However, in reality, it does say that some Polish men were found working in the factories. All in all, the film has depicted a deep relationship with reality. I believe the message the film gives about war is that compassion is an amazing quality, and saving even one life can change the world. Healing's book seeks to educate more about the persecution of the Jews and impact the war had on them. This is why I have chosen it as my accompanied reading. I decided to watch the film before and after doing the reading as I hoped it would give me an insight on how close to reality the film really was. From what I understood, the reading believes that Hitler blamed the Jews as he thought they had an impact on the collapse of Germany. He claims that the doctrine of closeness in Judaism provides for anti-Semitism because it is often misunderstood. While many non-Jews believe that Jews see themselves as the chosen for God, he believes that they were chosen for service and suffering. When watching the film, her notion becomes clear as throughout most of the film we see the Jews suffer more than anything else. Through his factory, Oskar Schindler was able to employ Jews and rescue them from the persecution that awaited before them. Lead suggests a connection between the anti-Semitism of the past and the moral, vocal, and violent anti-Zionism of the present. Thank you for taking the time to watch my film review on Schindler's List.